Hi, welcome to Crisco's Corner. Proud to live in the greatest country in the world. Unfiltered opinions, no PC discussion here. Agree, disagree, hate it, love it, it's all good. Sit back and enjoy some unfiltered commentary. We discuss politics, culture, interviews, and more. Your comments are always welcome. Please help the channel by hitting that subscribe button. Doesn't cost a thing. And as always, thanks for your support. Hi, folks. Welcome back. Well. Congressman Swalwell, that piece of got caught with his pants down, so to speak. Or maybe literally. I started a new series once a week. I'm going to do a Moron of the Week. I was considering doing Hypocrite of the Week, but the problem is I'd have to do a daily version of it. This guy has to be the most asinine, low IQ. I mean, he even makes Maxine Waters look smart. That's a pretty low bar. Swalwell blames Trump for honey trap report. Staff tells Tucker sex would be classified. Now, those of you that don't know, this is Mr. Trump is a danger to the Republic because of Russian collusion, Swalwell. And he even once, when he used to go on Tucker Carlson's show once in a while, actually sat there on live TV and accused Tucker Carlson of being a Russian asset. You know what? You got to be shitting me, right? Because these guys are he's in a district. Of course, he's a Democrat, naturally. He's in a district that's like plus 20 Dem, plus 25. So he can say and do whatever he wants, like a lot of these Democrats, with absolutely no repercussions from the voters. Unless a decent Democrat comes along. But they're in California, so that's going to be tough. And a decent Democrat, an old moderate type, a real old school Democrat that cared about the First Amendment, that cared about working class people, would never win a primary. So there you have it. You know what he should do? They should fund some Democrats. When I say they, I mean the Republicans. Fund some Democrats to primary these guys and have them run on third-party lines just to dilute the vote. That would be awesome. You want to start playing games? Anyway, I digress. This has, of the people I can't stand in Congress, he is in the top 5. Top 5. He blames Trump for the honey trap report. Well, Representative Eric Swalwell, Democrat of California, is tight-lipped about reports he had a sexual relationship with a suspected Chinese spy who helped him get elected to Congress. The narcissist lawmaker didn't hesitate to blame President Trump for the controversy. Really? A bombshell Axios report revealed that Swalwell is one of several politicians who had developed a relationship with Chinese national Christine FANG, who was part of an intelligence operation between 2011 and 2015 targeting up-and-coming politicians in the Bay Area. Up-and-coming. Sorry about the pun, but that's what they wrote. It's Trump's fault. Swalwell was amongst FANG's most significant targets, and the sex pot helped raise money for his 2014 re-election campaign. She also placed an intern in his office, but Swalwell was blaming Trump for the breaking news about him falling into a Chinese honey trap. Listen to what this moron has to say. This is the one that said he saw. He's on the intelligence committee, by the way, which is really problematic when you're banging Chinese spies. He actually said he saw direct evidence. I can't even tell you how many shows, including Fox, of the president's collusion. And then when push come to shove, there wasn't any. See, here's the way it works. When you go on network television and lie your ass off, you actually get paid. But when you're sworn under oath and ask the same questions, you tell the truth. because you can go to jail. This is what this idiot said. I've been a critic of the president. I've been outspoken against him. Critic? You lie your ass off. You said horrible things. Believe me, Donald Trump has enough flaws without making them up, and I'm a big Trump supporter and always will be. The stuff that came out of this guy's mouth is just amazing to me. He went from my understanding is he went from a city council member, what I used to be in upstate New York. Of course, my city that I live in isn't nearly as big as San Francisco and nearly as stupid. It's just unbelievable to me. I'm from a city councilman to a sitting U.S. congressman. That's quite a leap. I've been on both committees that worked to impeach him. The timing feels like that should be looked at. The timing should be looked at, you ass. Are you kidding me? How do these people get away with this? How do the American people allow these hacks to exist? Believe me, there's some hacks on the Republican side, but not nearly the percentages on the Democrat side. This guy is the poster boy for hypocrites and deflectors. Here he is banging some Chinese spy, and it's Trump's fault. The timing should be looked at. You notice he didn't deny any of it. Who cares about the timing? He's lucky he didn't come up before the election. Jesus, it's unbelievable to me. Yeah, he hurt him because of his frequent and loud criticism of President Trump, he says. Notice he didn't deny any of it. But Swalwell didn't tell Politico about the extent of his interactions with a Chinese spy who reportedly had sexual relations with at least two other politicians. Well, that's, tough job for her, I guess. As the online Political news reported that he refused to discuss his relationship with FANG. Oh, boy. They ought to put some T-shirts and hats out. Banging FANG. Bang FANG. There you go. Somebody... You better copyright that saying pretty quick. Bang FANG. You could sell them all over California. They'd probably sell like crazy. I probably just made somebody $1 million, but that's okay. He broke off all contact with FANG after the FBI intervened. They had to intervene to clue him to the fact he was being exploited by China, which now appears to be characterized as cooperating with authorities. Painting himself the victim, of course. Swalwell told Politico intelligence officials involved in the actual story were trying to weaponize his cooperation to discredit him. And they're right. You can't make this stuff up. He now appears to be characterized as cooperating with authorities. Oh, my God. What it appears, though, that this person, as the story reports, was unsuccessful in whatever they were trying to do, he said. Oh, I don't know. He was pretty successful. But if intelligence officials are trying to weaponize someone's cooperation, they're essentially seeking to do what this person was not able to do, which is try and discredit someone. No, just every time you open up your mouth, even long before this, you discredited yourself. I mean, if I called you a political hack, I have to apologize to political hacks. This guy is such an ass. He's such a low IQ, low intelligence person. I can't even tell you. Amid calls for him to step down from his seat in the House Intelligence Committee, Swalwell said Democratic leadership, Nancy Pelosi, was already aware of the story. Oh, I'm glad she was aware. Wait, is he a Chinese asset now? Let me tell you something. If that was Donald Trump Jr., oh, my God, my God, my God. It would be the end of Western civilization. They would burn down Trump Tower in New York. These people are such hypocrites. Oh, my God. Maybe I will start a weekly. The Hypocrite of the Week, or Hypocrites of the Week, because I'll probably have to do several every week. As a story reference, this goes back to the beginning of the last decade, and that's something that congressional leadership knew about it, he told Politico. And a focus on the Chinese subverting U.S. leadership in his opening monologue of Tucker Carlson's show tonight, Fox News' Tucker Carlson reported that U.S. intelligence officials believe that FANG had a sexual relationship with Eric Swalwell. When asked to comment on this, Carlson said Swalwell's office repeatedly replied by saying they couldn't comment because such information might be classified. Really? Classified what? what sexual positions they had, how many times they had sex. Oh, let's have an investigation. Let's put them under oath. Let's just embarrass and needle them and nickel-dime the shit out of them like this piece of crap has done to the Trump family and people that work for the president. Working for the president, by the way, now is criminal. Maybe we deserve what we get in this country. Maybe we deserve it. We elect morons like this. We don't know the full extent of FANG's intelligence activities in this country, the Fox News host said. She eventually fled to China while under FBI investigation. Well, the poor thing. She's banging half of San Francisco. That wears you out over time. Swalwell claims he hasn't talked to her in years. We do know that in Eric Swalwell, the Chinese government picked a promising vehicle. He is one of the most high-profile members of Congress and ran for president. Well, yeah, technically. I'll tell you the truth. If you got a Swalwell for President button or a bumper sticker, save it. In 50 years, it'd be worth a ton of money. There's only like 10 of them. He ran for president for about a half an hour. Carlson detailed actions taken by Swalwell in support of China while in Congress, included by questioning how he could remain on the House Intelligence Committee. That's a fair question. As of tonight, with all this information public, Eric Swalwell has just used his office to promote Beijing's talking points almost word for word. Yeah, when the virus hit, they all covered for China, all of them. I hope this gets out someday. This makes Watergate look like a kid stealing a candy bar from a convenience store. A man who admits to a close personal relationship with an actual Chinese spy who helped him get elected to Congress, raised money for him, and put an intern, probably another spy, I would guess. I don't think that's a stretch. In his office, that man continues to serve in the House Intelligence Committee, where he has unrestricted access to classified information. How is this happening? Yeah, good question. Here's a quick sampling of responses from Twitter. Some of these are great. Well, he went from "I can't comment, it's classified" to "it's Trump's fault and I'm a communist puppet" in 24 hours. Swalwell refused to discuss his relationship with FANG. I'm sensing a pattern here. Yes, noted pro-Trump right-wing media outlet Axios. They're a right-wing outfit, all right. Spent a full year investigating a Chinese spy that infiltrated California Republic because of Swallow's criticism of the president. Yeah, right. Trump criticism caused Swalwell to fall for a honey trap. Excellent reporting. Friendly reminder, Democrats and narcissists. Narcissists play the victim and blame others for their woes. Blaming Donald Trump for falling for "I love you" long time is not going to work. We see right through your foolishness. Caught with your pants down. Shameful, dude. 4 years of vilifying Trump, and it was Eric Swalwell who was banging Chinese spy. You can't make this crap up. He sounds like me. I love this guy. The Bradford File. Maybe you should follow him on Twitter. Mr. President, can you please disclassify everything regarding Eric Swalwell and the CCP spy? This must be brought to light. That's an excellent idea. I'm going to digress a little bit. Now that the Supreme Court won't hear the filing from the AG from Texas, I think what somebody has suggested before, when the chicanery and you can't use the F word. The new F word on YouTube, by the way, is FRAUD. For those of you that know the dictionary, the F word in the old days meant something else, but now it means that. Break all their toys, Mr. President. Declassify the crap out of everything. Declassify all those illegal FISA warrants, all the legal information and lies they were put for the FISA court to get the wiretaps and the warrants. Declassify all of it, including this moron. What amazing. I didn't want to say, though, this is a website called, I'm not sure how it's pronounced, BIZPAC Review. And you can see there, BIZPAC Review, it's called. And they, this costs, it's expensive to run a website like this, and they're a very good conservative site. So anybody considering giving them any money, there it is right there, and you can see the web address on the top of the page. But, my God. Oh, there are going to be more stories of Mr. Swalwell. Remember him? He was the guy that stood in the rotunda doing an interview and farted. on live TV. I mean, ripped a good one too, you know, underwear check fart. And then later his office said that being there's such an echo in the rotunda in the Capitol, that somebody dragged a coffee cup across the table and it sounded like a fart. These are the people, folks, that are running our country. That should scare the crap out of you. It should scare the shit out of you. Let me rephrase that. Well, I'll be doing some more stories on Mr. Swalwell. So don't forget, get those T-shirts and hats out. Bang, FANG. I'm telling you, they can sell good. You know, if you want to give me 10% or 5% for a finder's fee, go, please do. Well, anyway, folks, there's our chuckle slash I can't effing believe it, but reality TV has now become real. So we'll be doing some more stories on Congressman Swalwell. We'll see what he's up to. We'll see if he get caught with his pants down again. Until next time, folks, goodbye and good luck.